Roger Redmond, store 072. We've been open for 1 week. You know, I was searching around for something to do. I was searching for the next thing I wanted to kind of get involved in. And I've always loved cars. I've always also wanted a place where it's like a car spa, where everything and every service that you need to get accomplished, we actually do that here at Tint World, right? From the wrappings, the ceramic coating, the tinting, the detailing, all of those services were very attractive to me. You know, the reason why I moved forward with Tint World, I attribute to a lot of things. I think back over the past year in this process that I've been in. Meeting Charles, this was a huge moment for me. I've studied the company, I've studied Charles, I understood, you know, a little bit about what Tint World was doing, but the time I got to sit down with Charles and actually have a face-to-face conversation with the CEO of the company, powerful. Right? The network of folks that are over in Florida are absolutely amazing. To be able to spend time with Anthony and with Joe and with Jeff and with Paul, the entire lease team, and then also the support team, to have the support factors of people like Daniela Harbula and others, it was an easy decision after that point. Discovery Day was interesting for me. Getting time with Foley, Anthony, going to go see some of the current stores was awesome. Getting to meet the team and seeing the office was a powerful moment for me as well. The training was awesome. To spend first off 3 weeks in Florida with the team, meeting vendors, meeting other partners, meeting other owners who are in the same position that I am in, learning about what Tint World is, what we offer, all the services, how it all works, how the program comes together. Very impactful experience. The grand opening process was a lot of fun because you're getting a chance to kind of put your own influence and what's right for your community and for your area. Working with some of the partners that Tint World had brought to my attention, we partnered up and built the plan that was amazing. My philosophy on grand openings is that you must plan this out months before you even open, right? Because you've got to have a rolling launch up to launch, and that really is just day zero. Then you've got to have a plan post-launch that's really important to maximize on. So having a plan 30 days, 40 days before, rolling into 2 weeks, 1 week, and different layers of that program is critically important, right? It's TV, or is it print, or is it buses and flyering? What all goes into a great grand opening is a great deal of planning. The Tint World support process is absolutely amazing. It's one of the best that I've seen and I've had time to interact with in my experiences of franchises and franchise ownership. From everything that you think you need to kind of prepare for, they've already thought of it. The way that they support you in regards to the build out process, or whether it's the installation process or things. There's not another franchise I know of that actually created a video of how to actually install all of the items that we needed to install in the store to make this thing as beautiful as it is. The variety of services at Tint World are amazing. One of the best things about this franchise is that you're not just locked into one thing. Many people kind of focus on a specific thing. It's either tint, or maybe it's ceramic, or maybe it's detail, whatever the case may be. What's great about Tint World, we can do everything from tires, rim support, which is huge. I'm just about to kind of crack into that kind of zone. The wrapping business, there's a lot of interest when it comes to wrapping vehicles around Arizona. And so to have that as an option or an offer for our customers above and beyond tint. What I've noticed also is having all these plethora of services that we can offer. Someone walks in the door for tint, but boy, you can upsell them from tint to auto start. And then the auto start sales turns into a detail and a detail package. It's great because you can fight all the waves when it comes to the different seasons and the seasonality that comes with auto care services. You know what? Deep down, I don't want to admit it, my favorite service is probably the detail service. I have a passion for detail. It's part of my nature, my background and all. I love those specific things, and to be able to get a car and transform it to something that is better than it walked in. A customer's so delighted about that experience, the smell, the touch. It's just like how they remember it to be. It's pretty cool. My plans for the future, this is our first store in Arizona. We are going to be a multi-store franchise owner here in Arizona. Our plan in the Valley is to at least get 4 stores open right away. This being our first, we've got a plan to open one at least once every year as we go forward. And then plan to expand even further than that, right? There's more stores opportunity, I think, in Tucson for us, or over in Denver, or Las Vegas, or all over Albuquerque. When I think about myself and Tint World is being a part of the Southwest and being that location or place where when people think of tint or any of the services we offer, they come to one of our stores in the Southwest. There is a great process in place, and what you should do is follow it, right? The steps that are outlined by the leadership team back in home office are very important to follow. I think a lot of folks get into a situation where they kind of have it made their own way. They have an idea of what, right, a launch plan should be, or how the store build process should go, or what they should take or not take in the sales floor. Follow the leadership of the team back in headquarters. They've done it multiple times. They know what success looks like. You gotta trust it. I have the flexibility and the opportunity to talk to my community the best way that I know how. We've got great opportunity for local activities and a lot of support. One of the most important pieces is the online and kind of the social media aspect of things. Tint World, Charles and the team has put together a wonderful program to attack that at a very reasonable cost. It's very effective, by the way. From the day that we've opened up our doors, our phones are constantly ringing, the door is constantly swinging, but it's all about that investment and the leadership that the headquarters team has put together. You know, there's a lot of freedom in it. There's a high sense of responsibility, most importantly to the teammates and the folks that I have around me. I want to see them be as successful or grow into their own Tint Worlds, whatever the case may be. But it's also the ability to actually do what I love to do, right? And it's working and dealing with cars all day. I mean, it's an amazing experience. So if I had to own anything, it had to be a Tint World. You know, the question about teams, right? People. I think the most important asset that any organization has is their people. You got to take care of your people, right? That becomes viral. That becomes part of what people look forward to. This industry is small, and when you're looking at folks that are in this tinting business, or maybe they're in the 12-volt business, the network or the community is small, and they talk to each other. So when you take care of the folks that you have, highlighting them, recognizing what their opportunities are, sitting down, coaching with them, an important aspect of keeping people, and that also attracts people, right? It's important. You also want to pay people the right way, right? Make sure they're paid on time, making sure that all their financial needs are being met, right, for what you're offering them. And then lastly, I think about leadership when it comes to people. Being forthright and honest and fair when you're communicating with people. People are people. We all like to hear how great we're doing, or when we have an opportunity. It's not good to hide that. You should share those opportunities, because we all want to do better. We all want to satisfy our leadership, or our boss, or whomever we report to. So take care of your people.